Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Krakadash. Call him Lamla, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Krakadash. And peace and blessings to the elder apostles, a great millstone who taught us this truth and ruled well and deserve double honors, man. Because they've been laboring, and they set the example when it comes down to it, motivating and inspire. Younger brothers like myself coming into the truth, man, and getting built up. Today I was inspired also to do a lesson, a quick hit on the Lord, how He's training us up for war, man. When it comes down to it, you know, and the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and just get that right quick. This 2 Corinthians 10:4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh to the pulling down of strongholds. All right. So the strongholds are these. When it comes down to it, is these enchantments, man. It's sorcery and it's witchcraft that this devil is put on our people when it comes down to it. Through us going off through the transgressions and iniquities of not following after the statutes, commandments that the Lord has put and given to us. But now this devil is running them up when it comes down to it, man. And he has nothing but enchantments being pumped out every second on the hour, man, when it comes down to it. And our people fall for every snare and every trap that this devil sets out. So the Lord is building us up, to not only free ourselves, but to free others out of this captivity when it comes down to it. How? Through this word, man. This word is not only going to wash us and cleanse us up, but it's going to give us what we need to go wash and cleanse other people up when it comes down to it by implanting this wisdom inside of their lives. So once again, this 2 Corinthians 10:4, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of Yahweh. And that goes into the Kemet, that goes into modern day Christianity, and all sorts of other philosophies and doctrines that you will find here in Babylon the Great. So this word is cutting Sunday. It cuts right through all of that nonsense, man. It's sharper than any two-edged sword when it comes down to it, man. So once again, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of Yahweh, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Yahweh, man. This Bible will possess your body when it comes down to it, man. It would infect you almost, you could say, man. This will take over your whole existence if it's meant to be inside of your body, man. If you are that proper host for the Lord Yahweh to dwell in His holy Kodash, the well inside of you, man, it'll take over your whole spirit, man, and your body being the temple, So if you were called to be that person and created in the womb, as one of the faithful, then this is going to take over your whole existence when it comes down to it, man. So, but I want to go into Psalms, grab another precept. This is Psalms 18:34. He teacheth my hands to war, so that a bow of steel is broken by my arms. When it comes down to it, the Lord is teaching us to go to war, man, through the bow and teaching our arms, which is a shield, what goes on the arm and stuff like that. It's our salvation, what goes into who's Yahweh Shai, man, which is once again this word. This word is what we're gonna be used. That's gonna be breaking up the enemy when it comes down to it, and breaking down all this other assaults and arrows that this devil might throw at us, man. It's us having faith in Yahweh Shai, And so the Lord, once again, He teaches my hands to war, so that a bow of steel is broken by my arms. Thou hast also given me the shield of my salvation, and thy right hand hath holden me up, and thy gentleness hath made me great. And once again, gentleness goes into mercy and grace, and this goes into how Yahweh Shai, man, is salvation. And He is what's making us into a weapon of warfare for the kingdom, for Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and the kingdom being inside of us as well. You know what I'm saying? Not only are we breaking down these other kingdoms being used, but we're establishing this new kingdom that is to come, this kingdom of righteousness, man, when it comes down to it. This is Revelations 12:11. And they overcame Him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto death. Part of being a soldier is putting your whole life on the line, man, for a cause. When when it comes down to it, man. You are fully devoted. That means you believe in, you separate yourself from all the rest of the bullshit, which makes us holy when it comes down to it. But we're completely established inside Yahweh Shai, man. We're completely rooted and grounded in Yahweh Shai. So once again, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, all right, the sacrificial sacrifice for us, our propitiation that draws us and ties us back to our power, Yahweh, man. Reconciliation. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto death, man. And that's a beautiful part about it, man, because this devil, all he can do on this side is threaten you with taking your life, man. But as Yahweh Shai said, man, this is not your life to take when it comes down to it. My life belongs to Yahweh. And he does what he wants with my life when it comes down to it, man. And stuff. So I'm gonna keep going. This is Jeremiah 51:20. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms, man. And that's what you're called to do when you come out here, man. When you speak in this truth the Lord has put inside of you, you are completely breaking these nations into pieces, man. All these nations that laid hands on you, man, on your nation, on the 12 tribes of Israel. All right, you are completely destroying their asses, because at the end of the day, if you understand you're not a slave, they can't treat you as a slave. You aren't allowed to be treated like a slave anymore, man. You won't be falling for everything they say and doing whatever the fuck they want you to do, man. You know that you're better than that. Priestly kings, the Lord, the scriptures say, man. So it says, thou art my battle axe and weapons of war, man. The men who are set up and called to go out there and teach and preach, man, we are the weapons of war when it comes down to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai and stuff. And once again, the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, man. And that's why it's important that you remain and stay as a spiritual, being, man, and stay in the spiritual minded, because warfare is always happening and manifesting all around us and stuff like that, man. So we have to be girded up and ready for warfare at all times. You don't take breaks and vacations when you out there on the battlefield. You always on go mode when it comes down to it, man, and stuff. The devil don't take breaks, man, when it comes down to it. Always seeking to see who can devour when it comes down to it. So thou art my battle axe, weapons of war, for with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms, man. So these nations and these kingdoms and all these bonds that they had on us are being broken, man, through the strength of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, through this word, And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider, man. So when it comes down to it, all the military, all their whole establishment, man, whatever level of power they think they're at, the Lord is using us, man, the little things, to confound them as his weapons of war, to destroy this world, man, through the voice of their testimony, man. And that's all it comes down to, man. So trust and believe that these scriptures are putting damage and bringing damage to this place that we're in, which is our captivity, which is hell, man. And it's breathing life into those who are destined to have life breath into them, and it's destroying the wicked. It's destroying them to the core. And so with that, that's just a quick hit that the Lord is teaching us, and how he teaches us to be his weapons of war, man, and how important it is to stay completely devoted and grounded and rooted inside these scriptures, man, and stay constantly being built up. Stay constantly focused on what's at hand, man. The kingdom is what's at hand, man. Ruling in righteousness alongside Yahweh Shai is what's at hand. And if he called you to be a soldier, what manner of man ought you to be when it comes down to it, man? Always down and out about the foolishness of this world, the bullshit bills that always going to come. It's the condition of the battle to the man of the Lord. It's going to be a battle. As long as we in this flesh, as long as we out here on this side of captivity, it's going to be hell, man. So you need to gird up yourself as a man and stay focused and girded up in your faith, man, when it comes down to it. That shield also goes into faith, in your salvation. So, and with that, man, I'm going to leave you with Ephesians 6:16. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. I'm going to keep going. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of Yahweh. Which is the word of Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh is the word, man. Yahweh Shai is the word. You know, and Yahweh gave us the word, his son, when it comes down to it, man. And that's how we're going to overcome this captivity in this current state, man, and all our enemies, you know, through these scriptures, man. With that, shalom.